Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the Luns B Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Friday night. It's 6 o'clock. I got my times mixed up there. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for the WARNO. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night. We tell you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. What's going on this weekend? Let's find out together. The WARNO lasts the length of one beer. And my friend, not that Andrew, provided us tonight with Freak of Nature. It's from Wicked Weed Brewing Company. It is a Imperial IPA. It's 8.5% APV. And as you can tell, she be coming in the big can. It's got all kinds of wackadoodle designs all over it. I don't know. Wicked Weed. There is no THC in the wicked weed there. But we recently did find out that this particular stein will hold one of these cans quite well. It's got a nice golden color to it. Not much head. Head? Who said head? I'll take some of that. Anyway, we'll make it a little frothy there at the top with a what a beautiful pour. Let me try that again, a little more Louis Armstrong. What a beautiful pour. As I said, this is the WARNO. The WARNO occurs every Friday at 6 o'clock, telling you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. It lasts the length of one beer. We start the timer like this. Now, I also do beer reviews, and thanks to many beer donations, and I didn't realize how many beer donations I had until we recently tried to put a list together of all the beer donations I've received since we've been doing the WARNO, and it's quite extensive. And for those people, specifically JB, Beer Snob Dave, Not That Andrew, and Safety Michelle, I appreciate your donations. It has been fun trying different new and unusual beers week after week after week. I stick with this one thing. I don't like the taste of grapefruit in my beer. But I guess you can't make an IPA without breaking a couple grapefruit. Because this one, she's got some grapefruit in her. But I've also learned with every new beer that I try, it's like a new relationship with a woman. Up here at the top, it's really awkward. It's uncomfortable. It's not really good. But the further I go down the glass, the smoother, the more comfortable I feel. Until as I get towards the bottom of the glass, and it's the most beautiful woman in the world. That's my relationship with this glass and this beer. Again, that is from Wicked Weed Brewing Company, and it is their Freak of Nature, 8.5% by volume. What constitutes the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, T-Bone? Excellent question, said no one. The greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, as defined by me, your host of the WARNO, is within the Casino Triangle. The Casino Triangle of Grantville, York, and Shippensburg. If it happens in that area, and I know about it, I'm going to try to share that information with you. Some weeks we got a lot of information to put out, and some weeks are like today, with very little information to put out. And when I look for information, let me tell you what I do. If an event pops up, I say I'm interested so that I can find it. So the very first thing I do is I go and I look at my events. And then comic by comic by comic, some of the more prolific comics, some of the comics who are doing the most work, I go to their pages and I look and see if they've got anything going on. And then I go to the Parks Casino page, and then I go to the Harrisburg Comedy Zone page, but I usually already know what's going on at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. And then I look for other people, like I look for Matt, I look for Andrew, I look for Karen, I look for Dom, I look to see what they've got going on. Ain't nobody got nothing going on this weekend, baby. I don't even know if there's a race this weekend. I feel like there should be a race this weekend. I'm sure someone will tell me if there's a race this weekend and where that race is. As I look over to my left, I see I got the beautiful Julie and the beautiful Jessica. Hey, it's the ladies' night. All watching along. Here's what's happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area this weekend, starting with tonight. If you're not already in line for the first show, you're too late. America's Got Talent psychic comedian Peter Antonio, with a U. I don't know who puts a U in there. Peter Antonio is going to be doing four shows this weekend. 6:30 tonight. They're going to do a show. They're going to close out the room. Manny Santiago is going to be your host feature. He's going to be your host and your feature. He's going to be, how about a super host? He's going to be the super host, and that's it. It's him, and it is Peter Antonio. Peter Antonio? Yes. Peter Antonio with a U. I checked the pronunciation on this. This is a special show because he has television credits. You may have seen Peter Antonio in many, many places, one of them being America's Got Talent. He's a psychic comedian. Ha ha. I knew you would laugh at that. See what I did there? Tickets are $30. Buy them in advance because this is not your run-of-the-day, touring comedy guy. High probability that it will sell out. So get your tickets in advance by going to hbgcomedyzone.com. That's hbgcomedyzone or harrisburgcomedyzone.com. Buy your tickets in advance electronically by clicking on the buy tickets thing. That'll give you different show times. Tonight, 6:30, do the show, close out the room, turn it around. 8:30, they're doing it again. 6:30 and 8:30 tonight. 6:30 and 8:30 tomorrow night. And that's it. Comedy. You got Manny Santiago being the super feature for Peter Antonio with a U. Psychic comedian as seen on America's Got Talent. Tickets are $30. You can buy them at the door, but you take the risk of them selling out. But if you buy them at the door, remember, they only take cash. And if you forgot to bring cash, well, $20 is $20. No, there's an ATM machine nearby, so you can go work it out there. And when I say that's all I have, that's really all I have. Thanks for that, James. I will tell you that this week's question of the week on the Lunsby Show, which the WARNO, the supplemental, are all derivatives of the Lunsby Show. You can find the Lunsby Show and you can participate in the Lunsby Show fan page by searching the hashtag LUNSB. Love you! Now say bye. You search for us and you can join in the conversations. A lot of these conversations this week have been taking place in real life. The question of the week was, what was your favorite one-hit wonder of all time? Many, many people don't know how to isolate it or bring it down to one hit. But there were many great songs and memories that were brought up. Things like Right Said Fred and Fine Young Cannibals and Cult of Personality. Great one-hit wonders throughout all the time. We'll talk more about that on the show. But these were just some of the ones that continue to come up as we have this conversation. Saturday, I already told you, Friday and Saturday, all we've got going on comedy-wise in the local area is the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, located at 110 Lime Kiln Road. Inside the Boomerang Casino Sports Lodge, Casino, Sauna, Resort, Ski Lodge. I can't make up another name. I've run out of things to call it. Inside the Boomerang's complex is the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. It's a great place. The food is wonderful. The prices are great. The comedy is on fire. Peter Antonelli, Friday night and Saturday night, 2 shows, 6:30 and 8:30. That's everything. Moving on to Sunday, 10:30. Every Sunday morning, we do the same thing. We do this thing called the Supplemental. And when you come to the Supplemental, we're going to do 3 things. We're going to do your National Days of the Week. We're going to tell you about a community, a comedy, or a charity event that we want you to know about. And we're going to finish it off with This Week in History, trivia style. 7 questions about something that happened in history. Getting 7 for 7 on medium difficulty has proven to be quite the challenge. But it's a good time and it's a fun way to start your Sunday. That's Sunday, 10:30, live on Facebook and the Talk of Ticks. On the Book of Faces and the Talk of Ticks. That's what you got. How many bald white guys? Which one is on your shirt? It's one bald white guy, and this is what happens if you're someone I really like. Let me tell you how this came about. And it's many people wore this shirt, and it came about because we all just started like paparazzi taking random photos of our friend Sam. And he had no idea why we were taking pictures of him, but anytime there was an opportunity, like, hold on, take a picture. Hold on, take a picture. And we did this for a couple of weeks, and then we put these shirts together, and then one day we all put the shirts on and showed up and surprised him. And it was a fun time had by all. Phone fart, sorry. Now, let me tell you. Let me think if I can. Wrong voice. I can't get the voice I want to do right now. But there is someone special coming to the giant thing. The giant thing in Hershey. The giant, what do they call that? The giant center. Of course, the center of giants in Hershey, Pennsylvania, America's sweetest hometown. 7:30 Sunday. Buy your tickets now. See the one and only Adam Sandler live and in person. I have no other details other than it's 7:30, it's Sunday, it's at the Giant Center, and it's freaking Adam Sandler, man. So that's what you got going on. You got Peter Antonio, and you got Adam Sandler this weekend, and that's it. I'm going to take a sip. I'm going to check the comments. I'm going to come over. We'll play a game of Ship's Cap Crew real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay? Comments. Let's see what we got over here. Ruben's watching. Hello, Ruben. James and Rubens and the Sam is the man. We agree. Hoo-yah Seabees also agree. And I've already mentioned the beautiful Julie and the beautiful Jessica. Over here, hey, Uncle. So there are very few people that call me Uncle. And if that's who I think it is, hey, niece. You keeping us safe out there? When is Julie going to the club again? I didn't know she was at the club. What do you know that I don't know? Split between the comments. That gets confusing real quick. The game we play now is called Ship's Captain Crew. The goal is very simple. You roll a 6, a 5, and a 4 in order, and then whatever you have left over is your point. I didn't say who was going first, so I'll do this again. Because James is here with me on the Talk of Ticks, I'm going to let him play for you. And you are going first. You have a 6, no 5, no 4. Second roll, you get 3. You got a 5. You got no 4. You need a 4 and 2 other high-scoring die. You got a 4 and a point of 6. Now, I have to beat 6. In case you lost track, I'm up $3. Okay? We've been playing this for a while. I'm up $3. When you see me in public, you owe me $3. My first roll. I got a 6. I got a 5. That's a good start. I got a 4. All I gotta do is beat your 6. All I gotta do with a boom boom, digga boom boom. Yo, shake your butt. That's a 7. You owe me $4. When you see me in the streets, don't avert your gaze. Don't try to walk away from me. You owe me $4. That's a fun game. You need 5 dice. You need a fun leather cup. You need a good hard surface to have a good time. All right. He was bouncing back and forth. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. You didn't have any choices to really make. Going to take another sip, check the comments again, and then we're going to wrap this up. And yes, I intentionally took a big sip. Hey, Marge. Happy belated happy birthday. Well, I sent you a happy birthday there on the old Book of Faces. So good to you. I'm all caught up on the comments over there. I'm all caught up on the comments over here. That's it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Brew and 2 bars send their love. Oh, God, I got to start including her in things now. Cheers along with me as we wrap this up. Arriba, debajo, e centro, e para dentro. Wicked weed. Lunsby.